do yourself a favor. Check out GildedGuy. GildedGuy is a YouTube and Newgrounds animator all the way from 2007 who has created animation so stylistically different from anything I've ever seen that I was baffled that I hadn't seen this stuff until recently. Michael Moy, GildedGuy's real name, is best known for his story series, as well as a few other projects. For example, you may or may not recognize him as the winner of Twitch's animation contest in 2017, not only because of the way he synced the music with the visuals so well, but because of how absolutely detailed and creative he made every shot look. Another really popular animation of his is Falco Master, the Smash Bros. Anime, if you're still not recognizing anything. Nobody animates like this guy, which is something I wish I could see more often. Before I go any further, I feel that it's necessary to mention an epilepsy warning. Although there's nothing incredibly dangerous, there are absolutely some flashing colors and fast movements ahead. But what exactly is his stuff about, and why is it so different from anything else? Everyone's gotta start somewhere, and GildedGuy is no exception. Despite the fact that there is no dialogue in any of his story videos, there is plenty of lore. If you check out his website, he's got a link that'll explain everything. Dude, what? I don't want to read all this. Let's take a step back, because I know I was so confused when I first looked at any of this. If you're into YouTube and or Newgrounds animation, you may have come across 100 or 200 of the various stick figure animations, more specifically the fight sequences. These are animations where various colored stick figures duke it out in some surprisingly well animated fight scenes. From what I've gathered, their world is called Sierre, a collection of 2 continents. There's factions, a dojo, hence that one popular YouTube channel's name, Hyun's Dojo, and a lot of fighting. It seems that a lot of people create their own characters with special abilities, and they fight each other's OCs, which explains why these characters just keep appearing in GildedGuy's stuff. When it's spelled out like that, I can certainly see the appeal. I still think if the videos are not dialogue heavy whatsoever, there's kinda no need for all this, but that's just my opinion. Visual storytelling is a whole different beast, and there are lots of things for keen-eyed viewers to appreciate. It's all very creative. It just feels like there's a lot of things unexplained, even in GildedGuy's website. Once again, I'll reiterate that a community that helps up-and-coming animators learn how to create content is always a good thing. There's a lot of similar-looking animations here, which isn't really something new with animation communities. But some really cool stuff comes out of this. GildedGuy feels as though he has taken this a step further, creating animations most could only believe by seeing them with their own eyes. The sheer magnitude of effort put into these things are anything but lackluster. The colors, the movement, the music, nearly every frame looks like the dude poured his soul into it. If you don't believe me, just let the music and visuals do their thing for a minute. Wow. I find it so bizarre how he is able to create so much emotion with no words. And the way the music hits with some of the most visually stunning parts of the animation is just the cherry on top. Aside from the animation itself, I gotta say, even though I'm not crazy about the story, I love the main character so much. According to Michael, the character GildedGuy likes to put himself into his art for other people to enjoy, hence the gold armor. The dude lives to make other people smile with his art. How could you not love that? The whole thing with the sword and the painting pen is really neat too, I gotta say. He really makes those items so visually interesting, especially with the sword's physics. And I think that's what's so appealing about so many of these stick figure fights. You get to create whatever you want out of these fights. There are no rules. With that being said, as sort of an homage to GildedGuy and this community, I've decided to create my own character. I'm not going to make any full-fledged animations or whatever, but I gotta join in on the fun somehow, right? Who told you I could animate anyways? Don't answer that. So, drum roll please. I don't really care about any backstory here, but this is a remix design of my internet persona I made a while ago, so I think it's kinda fitting. I don't know, just thought that would be a fun little exercise. Keep the drawing juices a-flowin'. Sorry, that was a gross description. GildedGuy is a YouTube channel that I highly recommend that you take a look at. The stuff he makes is so out of this world, it'll make your head spin. Thank you, Michael Moy and your team, for all your hard work. It is so inspiring to see this kind of stuff on YouTube.